Hello everybody, it's Cora in Wonderland. How y'all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you may be watching this. So I figured I'm taking a little trip and I might as well carry y'all with me. But on some real shit, I've been feeling the need ever since morning to make a video. And at first I thought about scheduling like when I'm gonna make these videos, but if I do it like that, then whatever message that's supposed to come out is not ever gonna be authentic. Why? Because I scheduled this day, this time to record and give this topic. So I said, fuck that. I want to make this as authentic and as genuine as possible, so whoever needs to hear it hears it. So that's how we rocking today. I just have like so much shit on my mind, like I don't even know exactly where I'm going to even begin in this video, except simply by starting to talk my shit. So I understand in my life, because the funny thing is what goes on with me, I turn around and use it to give to y'all. But in my life currently, I got haters and enemies. Funniest shit in the world, I literally be chilling by myself. I don't disrupt nobody, I don't mess with nobody. I stay drama free, but I mainly try to stay sucker free. You feel me? So a lot of my time really is spent with me, myself, and I. And I'm perfectly okay with that because I am my own best friend. Yes, I have family. Yes, I have friends. But if push come to shove, I am my own best friend. Right? And the funny thing is that if you don't have haters, whatever it is that you're doing, even if your ass is not doing much of anything, if you got a hater or two haters, you're doing something good. You need haters. Haters help propel you. They want to see you down, they want to see you upset, they want to see you depressed. But you need to use the hate and the shade and all the shit that they're giving you, and you use it to uplift and better yourself. Alchemy. And then you got those who are not necessarily haters, but they're enemies. They're enemies of you for whatever reason it is. Out of jealousy, they mad that they can't control you. They mad that they can't have influence over you. They mad that they can't stop you. And the craziest shit, and some people wouldn't even believe me, but some of these so-called enemies is using black magic on a bitch. Listen, I have said in one of my videos that I'm highly intuitive. I'm an intuitive motherfucker, okay? And some people, regarding on your religious beliefs, that's fine. I'm respectful of everybody's religious beliefs. But the truth of the matter is, God speaks to me. And God told me that somebody was trying to do black magic a while ago, and they're still trying to do it. Funny thing is, ain't shit working over here, so. And the funny thing is that, people think that if you're in a relationship with somebody, man, woman, whatever, that you would think that the person that you're with wouldn't be your hater, wouldn't be your enemy. And the funny thing is that the person that you could be giving your love to, the person that you can be sleeping next to every single night, the person you could be making love to, is jealous of your motherfucking ass. You could be a woman and you handling your shit and you doing your thing out here, sis, and you think you got this man who is your rock, who you can love on, who loves on you, but an insecurity within him, you don't even realize that bruh is actually hating on you for whatever reason it is. And the same shit goes vice versa. You could be a nigga out here on your grind. You can be doing your shit. Not only do you look like money, you smell like money. Like, yes, you really doing the damn thing for real. And you thinking that, you know, shorty you got on your arm or whatever, or, you know, the girl you looking at as wifey, you thinking, yeah, she's a partner in this shit. Yeah, she's with you. But in truth, she is hating on your motherfucking ass too. And the funny thing is that some of these same very people that you're in a relationship with and is hating on you, using their vagina or using their penis as a way to keep you locked in to their shit. So yeah, they might love you, but they hating on your ass. But damn it, I'll be damned if I lose you to another bitch, and I'll be damned if I lose you to another nigga. So when I fuck you, I'm gonna go all the way in. Why? Because I'm not trying to have your ass leaving. And that shit boggles the fuck out of me. Because here's my thing, and this is even sidebar from even talking about relationships. First and foremost, whatever you see somebody doing, do not think for 1 second you cannot do it. There is opportunity for everybody to eat out here. The question is, do you want to pay the fee to be where such and such is at? See, the funny thing is that people all of a sudden want to hate on you for whatever reason or insecurity within themselves. Keyword, in themselves. That shit don't got nothing to do with you. The fact that you even got haters, even if it's the person that you sleeping next to, or even if it's the person you giving your love to, or even if it's the person that you calling sis and bruh, understand that shit ain't about you. That shit is about them. And it is not your job to heal them. It's not your job to put the battery in their back. It is an insecurity motherfucking issue. There's equal room and opportunity for growth, healing, and development. So why do you feel the need to hate on me because I'm moving in a certain direction, with or without you? See, here's the thing. That there's people who's not going to like you. It does not matter what you do. It does not matter how much you have transformed. It doesn't matter how much you have changed. If people have a view of you in their mind, there's nothing you can do to change that. Understand it, rock with it, accept it, move the fuck on. It is what it is, truly. We ain't talking about them. Because the funny thing is, the same motherfuckers that don't like you could be hating on you too. Once again, that is an internal issue. But the issue I'm starting to have is the people that say that they love you and they actually turn around and they hating on you and they jealous of you and they copying you. They copying little shit you say. They copying little shit that you do. And it's all of an insecurity thing. Like, I could be 100. Before I fully became comfortable with myself, I used to do that shit too. The only difference is that I'm doing what I do now because it makes me happy, or I feel at peace, and I've done the healing. Like, if you've done your inner healing, if you've done your shit, if you've done your shadow work, if you've done all of that stuff, the person you have become is truly who you are. A lot of people get caught up in what they see, and it's like, do not get caught up in the shit you see, because sometimes the shit you see lie to you too. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here that put up a front making it seem like they happy. They got some money, They got some nice shit. They look good, they smell good or whatever. And in truth, they ass is fucking unhappy. We know the motherfuckers who's unhappy when we see them. Y'all look depressed. Y'all eat shit. Y'all ain't looking good. Y'all houses ain't in order. Y'all money ain't in order. Like y'all using addictions to whatever it is to cover up your shit. We know the motherfuckers who's doing bad by just looking at them. And that's not shade. It's just a truth. But I'm talking about those that's on the outside. Yeah, you look like you on, but internally within yourself, nah, you fucked all the way up. And you're gonna have haters who hate on you whether you doing good or whether you doing bad. But this is the message I want to get out first before going into whatever it is I feel the need to be led to speak on. Do good for yourself on whatever level it is that you are on. Whatever shit you need to clean out of your life, clean the shit out. Whether it's people, places, or things. And when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself, because there is shit that I know I need to clean out that I've been on the back burner with. Allow yourselves to do the inner work within yourself on why you're feeling this insecurity. Why are you feeling this lack? Why do you feel that you have to entertain people, places, and things that's not serving you, and you know good and damn well it's not serving you, but you keep holding on to it instead of being brave and courageous and letting that shit go? It does not make sense to keep being in a place of hurt and pain for anybody else due to loyalty to a place, person, thing, whatever the fuck it is. Let that shit go and work on being the best version of yourself for you, and stop hating on motherfuckers that you think is doing better than you. If I can do the shit, then bitch, you can fucking do the shit. If I can do the shit, then nigga, you can do the shit. It's not hard. The hardest part is moving one foot in front of the other and making a change every day to do and become somebody different. That is the hardest shit. Once you're doing that, it's nothing to be yourself. It's not. Stop hiding behind the drinking because you don't want to deal with life. You don't want to deal with whatever pain that it is that, you know, life is bringing you, whatever. So, okay, I'm just going to numb this shit by drinking. Or, you know what? I don't want to deal with reality. So I'm going to smoke, you know, or whatever, because I don't want to deal with shit. I just want to be high, and I don't want to feel nothing. There's nothing wrong with having a good time. There's nothing wrong with you relaxing however it is that you relax. But understand, when you're turning to a substance to block out or not deal with reality, yo, that's a fucking addiction. And the funny thing is that once the drink wears off, you still got the same problem. And once the high wears off, you got to roll up another blunt so the high wouldn't wear off. At the end of the day, your problems are still there. So what are you actively doing to rid yourself of those problems and of those issues? I'll wait. And it just doesn't make any sense. Whatever dreams, whatever goals you have, move forward in doing the shit. My goals may not be your goals. And I have learned to not tell everybody everything that I have or the goals that I have. Because the funny thing is, because of people's internal insecurity, they see you wanting to become great. They see you wanting to be a different version of yourself, but a part of them can't take that. And so they want to shoot you down. They want to make you feel a certain type of way because you shining too bright bothers them. That's not my motherfucking problem. Once again, that is your shit that you need to deal with, sir, and that is your shit you need to do with, ma'am. Once again, the same messages that I come on and give people is the same messages I give to myself and give to my son. If people got a problem with how bright your ass is shining, tell them motherfuckers to go get some damn sunglasses, because bitch, you still got some shining to do. It's not my fault. You can't take my light. I'm sorry. But other than that, I do want to talk about in moving forward with being happy and being free in regards of yourself, because like I like I said, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna call this video. I'm just going by the message that, you know, I've been downloaded all morning, and I feel like a lot of people just settle. Like, you're afraid of exploring a different option, whether it's a different option in a career, whether it's a different option in regards to a relationship, whether it's like even in mindsets and just, you know, feeling like, well, you know, I tried this and this didn't work out. I tried that and that didn't work out. And people are just afraid, or they feel like the cost of moving on, the cost of starting over is just too fucking expensive. And they don't want to put that investment into something that they think is going to fail. Let me tell you something that I've learned. I've learned that you run risks in moving forward and doing something, and you also run the risk of not taking an opportunity and not moving forward with something that you know deep down inside that you want. There's pros and cons to moving on, and there's pros and cons to staying. What pro and con do you want to take the risk in? Because if you've been doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, and you have not received a different result from doing what you've been doing, or you haven't been seeing a type of fruit, my guy, my sis, it's time to reroute and do something different. The definition of doing something over and over and over and over again, knowing that you haven't seen the results, but we're doing it in hopes of seeing results, that is insanity, my friend. That's insanity. You're doing something over and over and over again in hopes and wishing, and you know the shit didn't work out the first 100 times, but we're hoping that the 101st time, yes, it gotta work out, and the shit's not gonna work out because you've been doing this. And it's like, no. Take the risk in doing something different. If you know that this career field for you, this degree that you pursued is not giving you the result that you wanted, do not be afraid to take the risk to do something different. Whatever interest you have. Who says that once you get your degree that you can't have any other interests, that you can't have any other goals and dreams for yourself, that you're locked into this one piece of paper that bears your name and bears the study that you chose to move forward in? Associates, bachelors, masters, doctors, whatever. We are creative beings. We should be exploring whatever gifts that we have and utilizing it. You are not stuck to your area of professionalism. And you're not stuck at your job. If you're at a place that's making you unhappy, move forward and do something else. Because people are going to talk about you whether you stay at this job for all these years, and people's going to talk about you when you leave. Are you being true to yourself and whatever it is that you choose to do? Or are we too afraid of the opinions of other people? For example, there's some people's like, well, hey, I want to do a YouTube channel, but I'm afraid no one's going to watch me. Talk your shit anyways. Speak your truth anyways. Give your messages anyways. Who are you doing it for? You've had the experience and you got the message, so press record and speak your truth. And whoever fucks with it, fucks with it. Whoever don't, they don't. Move on. You don't know why you had the experiences that you had. You don't know why you got the message that you got. Put it out there. See what happens. If you want to learn something new, well, no, I don't have the money for it now. This is my situation. I don't have the money for it right now. But just because I don't have the money for something right now, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to give up on something that I have set for myself. It just means that I might have to push it back. But if it's still on my mind, if it's still a goal, then hell yes, I'm going to move forward with it. Why? Because it's something that I want to do. The funny thing is that you're going to have a lot of people who sit up there and clap for you. And the funny thing is that in the back of their mind, I hope that bitch fail. Oh, I hope that nigga falls off. And they're the same people who be clapping for you, who really hate that you do what you do, or hate that you move how you move, because they're too afraid to do what you do. Understand that. Even in regards of a relationship, I put in so many years. I have mommy issues, I have daddy issues, I have whatever issues that I have from the past. And I gave my heart to this man. I gave my heart to this woman. And this person is hurting me. I know they're hurting me. They doing this shit on purpose because they get something out of it. But I'm afraid to move on because I don't want to run the risk of getting my heart broken by starting over. Move the fuck on anyways. Take your experience of a failed marriage, failed relationship, failed whatever. Take that experience. Heal from it. Heal from it. Really go within yourself and heal. And when I say heal, it's a process. Look at the shit the person was doing to you that affected you, that you didn't really hold them accountable for. And also hold yourself accountable for the shit that you allowed. And sometimes in that healing process, it ain't even just about you and them. Sometimes you gotta go back and think about the shit mama did. Sometimes you gotta think about the shit daddy did that made you come to this point within yourself and your own relationship, and why you settling and why you dealing with the shit that you're dealing with, or why you have issues with commitment, or why do you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you really can't extend yourself to start over. The only person you really got to be loyal to is God and yourself. And the reason I always say I got to be loyal to God is because He has been the most consistent thing in my life, whether I acknowledged him or not. And he has made doors open that was supposed to be shut. And he's gotten me out of impossible situations. So my loyalty will always be to God, and after God, to myself, and then to my child. This is your life, sir. This is your life, ma'am. If you think about what love is, and you think about what you're constantly giving somebody, and what you're constantly not getting back in return from you loving this person, you need to ask yourself the simple question: if what I'm giving this person is love defined from me, and I'm not getting appreciation, I'm not getting anything back, I'm getting a shit back. Whatever insecurity, whatever issue that motherfucker is dealing with, yeah, they're giving me that shit back, but they're not giving me the love or the effort or the time that I'm giving. Is it really love? I'm just asking. Can we talk? Is it really love? Because the funny thing is that I could love you, but just because I love you, there's no guarantee that you're going to love me back. And if you notice that is your situation, then you also know, then you need to set yourself free from it. Why? Because it don't make no sense being loyal to somebody or something that is not going to be loyal back to you in return. Love is an action-based emotion. I said it before and I will say it again. You need two whole people to make a relationship work. You need two whole people. And if you want to move forward with somebody, but you are not ready, understand this: there is nothing wrong with being proactive and developing a friendship with somebody, a genuine friendship, and moving slow. Because if you are interested in a person and you know that you're not ready to fully invest yourself in a relationship, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't have no problem putting my own shit out here. I am a person who is not ready to fully invest in a relationship. I am ready to love. Emotionally, I'm ready for that. A relationship requires a lot of effort and a lot of energy. Shit, even a lot of fucking money, especially if you are trying to build something with this person. And being older, you can't risk investing time, money, energy into something that's one-sided. I don't mind taking my time and developing a friendship with a person. Because the funny thing is that even when you are friends with somebody, a lot of the shit that they're dealing with can come up even in that friendship, just to be 100 with you. But it takes off the pressure of romance and going into a relationship without knowing who you're dealing with. So, if I can find a friendship that is intentional to move towards a partnership, I don't mind. But as far as like, I like you, you like me, we get into this relationship, hold up. I'm too grown for that shit. I'm too grown, and I've already experienced some shit with that. So if we can't be friends first, I guess there's nothing there. And that's cool too. But I want something that is going to last and that we're both invested in. There's nothing wrong with taking your time. There's nothing wrong with taking shit slow. If anything, taking it slow is very beautiful. But it's allowing yourself to start over. It's allowing yourself to be happy. And if the person that you are with is continuously, like, you can say to this person, what you're doing is affecting me, and this is how it's affecting me, A, B, C, X, Y, Z, and they keep doing it, there comes a point in time, you know, that you can't be mad with this person. Oh, fuck that nigga, da-da-da-da-da-da, fuck that bitch, da-da-da-da-da. There comes a point in time where you gotta sit back and maybe you gotta hold the L, because you continued to entertain a situation with somebody who continued to hurt you and make you feel a certain type of way. You can't be mad at that person anymore. You gotta be mad at yourself because you have continued to entertain a situation that was not for your highest good, and it was for your best benefit. And how a person reacts says more about them than it would ever say about you. So if you dealing with a nigga who feel like he gotta mentally abuse you or emotionally abuse you because he's actually in turn insecure about your accomplishments and he feels small, understand that's why he's doing what he's doing, because you are outshining him in some areas and he just want to knock you down. Or if you dealing with a crazy ass bitch and she ain't letting your ass go, understand that bitch is just fucking crazy and she got some emotional shit and emotional issues or mental issues, combination of both, that she got to deal with. Because if you're dealing with somebody who's looking at you as being they be all end all, like they ain't you and me, so they ain't gonna be a we, like, you need to really remove yourself from the situation, because this person is holding on to you not out of love, out of a need, out of an insecurity, out of something within themselves that they can't let you go. But here's the question: are you going to remove yourself? Because the only person you gotta be loyal to other than God is yourself. And some people don't understand that. Even with places. Before, I used to toy around with the idea, do I really want to stay where I'm at? Do I want to move? And a part of me was like, you know, I got this going on here, I got that going on here. But now, I'm being more open-minded of possibly starting over somewhere else. Based off of my personal situations and my personal feelings towards living where I'm living and being where I'm being, I might want to explore starting over somewhere else. You have to do what's beneficial for you. This is your life. Now, the funny thing is, God is the author and he is also the finisher. And so we could think that we came up with these ideas on our own because he gave us free will. But the funny thing about it is that he knows where we are. He knew what we were going to do. But the beautiful thing is he also knows the future. Now the question is, can you trust him? And can you trust yourself to move towards what's going to be best in healing for you? Sometimes we gotta be real with ourselves. Sometimes we gotta be honest with ourselves. Sometimes we gotta put the fucking blunt away. Sometimes we gotta put the fucking liquor away. Sometimes we just gotta tune the whole fucking world out and say, you know what? I don't feel like being bothered with right now. I feel like staying to myself because I got some shit to work on within myself. I can't be bothered with. I can't be distracted right now. I don't feel like talking. If you need to talk to me, you can leave me a voice message or you can send me a text. Other than that, I feel like being solo for dolo and just leave me the fuck alone. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't gotta express to the world that you're healing. You don't gotta express to the world that maybe you got some shit on your shoulders and you know you just gotta figure shit out. And to be real with you, you ain't even got to explain yourself to why you ending fucking relationships with motherfuckers either. Half of these people know what the fuck they did. The funny thing is that, they are still hoping and banking on the fact that your ass is gonna be stupid and continue to entertain the shit. Yeah, so this is over. I'm moving on. Deuces. Or you know what? This place where I'm at, where I'm residing, this is no longer for me. I gotta do something different. And the beautiful thing is that, sometimes we think that we're by ourselves and we don't have anybody with us. And even if we don't have a physical person with us, you got God who's with you. That literally, if you take one step forward, he's taking that step with you. That when you get to that place of uncertainty, you're not there by yourself. He's there with you. That whatever choice you choose to make, whether it's in benefit to you or whether it was an opportunity you fucked up, whether it was something in the past that you failed, or even, man, I got too much pride. I don't want to be turned down again for this job. I don't want to be turned down again for this loan. I don't want to be turned down again for this opportunity. I got so much pride, man. I can't go out like that. Fuck your pride, sir. Fuck your pride, ma'am. Do you want it? Do you want it? Because the funny thing is that the things that you want, if they come to you like this, listen to me when I tell you this. Listen to me when I tell you this. When you want something and it comes to you like this, understand it's not going to last. I'm sorry. It's not going to last. It's yours for that moment in time. You didn't put too much work into it. You didn't put too much effort into it. You just wanted it and it came to you like this. It's going to leave just as quick. It's the things that you gotta struggle with. It's the things that you've been working forever towards. It's the things that you've been working forever towards. Whether it's a YouTube video, whether it's a song, whatever it is. And it could be the same very thing that nobody was checking for, nobody was listening for, nobody was paying attention to you for. Can we even be real about it? Like, sometimes it could even be the people, well, you know, I overlooked this person, but this person got whatever it is that I'm looking for. Or, man, I applied for that apartment and I didn't get that apartment. Or I wanted to get this car and I couldn't get that car. If you're having difficulty towards something that you want, do not stop fighting for it. Here's the difference. There's a difference between you wanting something and the shit's just not for you and you not listening to that. Understand, God ain't gonna give you 1,000,001 signs to show you this shit might not be for you. He's gonna give you one clear-cut answer, whether it's for you or whether it's not for you. If he is letting you know something is not for you, sir, ma'am, understand it's not for you. Hang it up. Don't put any more time. Do not put any more money. Do not put any more investment, because God has said or shown you somehow, some way. If you don't believe in God, the universe has shown you somehow, some way, this shit is not meant out for you. That this person can do it and they do it very good. This person, you know, they didn't put as much effort, but they're getting the shit done, and you're trying to do it and it doesn't work out for you. Yeah, understand that shit's not meant for you. Okay? But if it's something that you want, it's something that God, the universe, has shown is for you, and it's giving you difficulty, you keep getting signs and synchronicities that it's for you, my nigga, my good sis, do not give up on that shit, because it's the fight for it that is going to make the victory that much sweeter when you get it. Are you willing to go through the process? And sometimes that process requires us to leave our doubts at the door, leave our fears at the door, leave our worries at the door, and use the failures as strength to keep pushing. Surrender to the process. And instead of being like, oh my gosh, I just wish this opportunity would come. I just wish this shit would take off. I wish. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. Work on whatever it is that you need to work on besides what your main thing is. There's more to life than just a job. There's more to life than just money. There's more to life than a relationship. There's more to life than, you get what I'm saying? There's more to life. Have a life that's well balanced. Don't just have it great in one area or two areas. Have an abundant type of life where all of the areas surrounding you are positive. Notice how I didn't say perfect. Notice how I didn't say all the areas of your life is going to be absolutely abundant, absolutely enriching. But to have at least all parts of your life to somewhat be positive. And if they are not positive, then you know there's work that needs to be done. But it's allowing yourself to take the risk, because you can be in love and you can be in love by yourself. And I'd rather do good. I'd rather do well. Fuck good. I'd rather do well by myself than do bad with you. Do not be afraid to move on. And don't sit up here stuck on, well, this person seems to be doing good, or this person is doing that. Do not vicariously purposely live through other people, because the funny thing is, you do not want to pay the price to become who some certain people are. And that's just some real shit. That we might see them looking good on the outside, but you really don't know half of the shit that some of these people had to do to get where they are. As I stated before, looks are very deceiving. Looks are very deceiving. The question is, in order to get like this person, another to be like this person, and if you are trying to emulate somebody, can you pay the price that that person has paid? And sometimes the shit ain't even financial. Can you pay the emotional price? Can you pay the mental price? Do you have the strength to actually take this person's pain? You see what this person do with pain, right? You see this person has the ability to take their pain and fuel it. Can you do that? Do you know how to do that? Can you be the price to be who such and such is? Joel Santana said it, and that used to be my nigga, like in 2005, 2006. Don't watch me, watch TV. Same shit applies. Don't be so stuck on what you see with me, or don't be so stuck on what you see with somebody else. Can you pay that cost to be that person? Can you truly pay the cost to be the boss? And no EBT is accepted. You can't put the shit on credit. You can't put the shit on credit. I'm trying to go. Shit. You can't be mad. The fuck? Oh, detours like a motherfucker. Detours like a motherfucker. Ah! Alright. I gotta regroup. I gotta get off. Because this is taking me much further than where I really wanted to be. And I'm not happy about this right now. Anywho, can you do it? And if the answer within yourself is, I don't think I can, then you need not worry about being like such and such. You need not to worry about trying to emulate such and such. You need to worry about trying to be the best version of yourself and utilizing the gifts that someone who knows you in and out and who created you knows you have. Some people might not have the ability or the bravery to speak the shit that I speak, or even have the courage to put themselves on camera. But if you know, damn it, you can come up with some great business ideas, or you can work some magic with some numbers, do not worry about what I do. Because the funny thing is that what I might lack might be your strength. You need to be the person you're meant to be. Don't worry about how things look like right now. Worry about how you can be who you are being called to be. And whatever giftings that you have. I don't like to tell everybody my giftings, because if I was to tell everybody the gift that I have, like, some people would be legit fucking scared. But once again, do you want to pay the price to be me? Do you want to pay that cost to be me? Because the funny thing is that there was sometimes I couldn't even pay the fucking cost for some of this shit that I experienced, but I was called to experience it. Learn to love yourself, to fight for the shit that you want. If you want real love and you're like, you know what, I've tried with this person so long and they keep not giving me what I need. Do you love yourself enough to say, you know what, I gotta fucking go? Do you love yourself enough to be like, you know what, this city is too small for me. I want to start over somewhere else. Do you love yourself enough to pack your shit and start over fresh somewhere else? Or do you love yourself to be like, you know what, this person that I've been for so long, this person is not serving me. I'm not coming to the best version of myself. I'm not happy with me. I don't like me. Are you brave enough to say to yourself, you know what? Some shit gotta change because I can't do this shit with me no more. Then if you can say, you know what, to whatever it is that it is for you, that you don't want to do it, you don't want to do this shit, you don't want to deal with this shit anymore, you want to start over. Don't worry about the people that have an opinion. Don't worry about the naysayers. Don't worry about any of that shit. Because whether you're doing good, they're gonna talk shit about you. You doing bad, they're gonna talk shit about you. You got money in pocket, and especially if you got money in your pocket. You got money in pocket, they're gonna talk shit about you. You don't have any money in your pocket, they're gonna talk shit about you regardless. Do what's best for you. Fuck all these naysayers. Fuck all these haters. Who the fuck cares? If you got haters, you're doing something right. You're doing something right. And there's a big difference between imagining you got haters and actually having haters. Sometimes people make the grave mistake in thinking that, oh, well, this person got an opinion, or this person, you know, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes people do have an opinion, and just because they have an opinion does not mean that they're hating on you. Trust me, you will know the difference. But I'm cutting this shit off. Those messages has been on my mind since morning. I know what I'm dealing with. But every time I feel the need to press play, somebody else is dealing with it. So, and of course I'm good for talking my shit on here. This is a video diary. Like, yeah, I'm venting. Listen, y'all just watching. Shit, I'm living. I'm cutting this shit off, y'all. Have a great day. Be great. And continue to move forward and being the best version of yourself. And fuck whoever like it. And fuck whoever don't. Love the people who love you. Celebrate with the people who celebrate you. And for those who got a problem with you doing whatever it is that you do, man, fuck them, man. Fuck them. As long as you're doing what God told you to do, and you're doing what you have been called to do, and you're standing in your truth, and you can sleep good every night, that's all that matters, right? Cutting this shit off. Bye, y'all.